Right, welcome back, everybody. We are going to be shifting gears, so much less COVID talk as we have our guests joining us here at BAF. So, all right, let's get over to them. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me push all of the right buttons, make sure we're not going to be interrupted by any commercials and all that good stuff. So, joining us this morning, we do have the team from BAF Insurance. So, I can see Mr. Adams. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Morning,
Fantastic.
Shonda.
All right, and is it Zulma or Sharon who's with us?
I'm Sharon. Zulma is not able to make it this morning.
All right, okay, no problem. All right, so thanks so much for joining us this morning. As I was telling people that it's, health insurance is going to be very much a important topic, especially with all of the COVID conversations going on. But in general, we do need to make sure we have to take care of our health, and health insurance is definitely key in that. So whether it's emergency or just maintenance and preventative, we need to know what's going on. So why don't you guys start off with telling us where, what BAF is, and just a little bit of background, who you guys are, and then we'll go from there. Mr. Adams, you can start.
Well, okay. Firstly, we would like to say good morning to you, Shonda, and your listening audience, and thank you and Compass Media for the opportunity having BAF Insurance on your show this morning to discuss the benefits of selecting BAF Insurance when considering your health insurance. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy to have my colleague Sharon here with me, our business development associate and health insurance specialist. Unfortunately, as we said, Zulma is unable to join us, but she's also in the sales team as a business development associate and health insurance specialist. Quick background on BAF, if I may.
Yeah, please.
BAF is a proud member of the BAF Global Group, comprising insurance companies that have been servicing the needs of the generations of Caribbean members since actually 1920. So having said that, we've been around for over 100 years, and BAF Insurance Company Cayman Limited has been established in the Cayman Islands and serving members since 2009. And our business continues to grow significantly, I'm happy to say, year over year, supported by our loyal and diverse client base that values market leading rates and our various plan options that we have available.
Mm-hmm. So you guys only do health insurance, is that correct?
That's correct. We are only doing health insurance and, individual and group insurance.
Okay. So what are some of the questions that you guys see coming in, mostly from your clients? What are they looking for in terms of those insurance products?
Largely, BAF offers a line of what we would like to refer to as affordable health insurance benefit plans, ranging from, starting with the government-mandated standard health insurance contract, or better known as SHIC, that offers an overall maximum calendar year benefit of $100,000, and with rates starting as low as $135, depending on the age group that you're in. And, we have packages for individuals right up to the value plan enhanced 250, covers members up to 250,000 calendar year maximum. And for groups, we also have the Prestige plan, which actually covers up to 2 million. So it's a variety of choices from customers to select from.
Right. And I would think that you guys have the in-network, out-of-network type of categories as well. And maybe you could break down what that means for our listening audience.
That's correct. Unlike some of the local providers, BAF, even starting with the standard plan, the SHIC plan, you have access to any provider. With some providers, you're only restricted to using the HSA, which is still a good thing. But and in North America, we're so proud to be associated with the United Healthcare insurance network, which is 2/3 of all of the health providers in North America, and throughout the world. Actually, our policies cover you worldwide, wherever you might happen to be.
Right. I mean, and that's going to be super important when you're traveling. And like, again, we can't ignore the fact that COVID is out there. I'd like to stop talking about it so much, but we can't ignore the fact that it's going to be everyday part of our life. I've heard people say that, they've gone away and no mention of COVID. People are just living their life and have accepted it. So, but I think it's really important for our listeners to kind of think mind, and does your insurance cover these things when you're looking to resume being able in a position to travel? So it's not just limited to Cayman. This is a Cayman product, and you're probably going to have more benefits here than you would if you're traveling. But those are some of the things you have to start thinking about now that we're rejoining the pandemic globally. So I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to say just around those needs. Like, I know dental and vision is another big one that people worry about. So like, where are you guys at with the dental and vision coverage?
Well, all our plans carry a percentage for dental and vision. Even the basic standard health contract with the SHIC carries a 8% up to like a $200 for that benefit as well. So all our plans carry some form of dental.
Okay. And so one of the other things that I know exists out there is that there's usually like a wellness benefit, and sometimes that's around just give or take $400, but that would cover any dental. Is your dental separate even on that SHIC level, or is that considered like part of the wellness?
It's part of the wellness.
Okay.
On the SHIC
benefit.
All right. Okay. So I'm learning more and more and understanding the nuances of it. I used to work in insurance as my first job a long time ago, so I have a little bit of understanding, but I think this is something that always confuses people. Insurance can be complicated unless you take the time to start to really understand what a benefit means, like what is a deductible, and maybe you guys can answer that in as my next question. I think that's a good one. What is a deductible? I think people hear that and they don't really understand how deductibles work.
It's zero deductible. It's a co-payment insurance. It's a 20/80. So 20% for the insured, and 80% the insurer will pay a maximum up to 80% of any specific benefit that the policy carries. Right.
Okay. So, for example's sake, so if you had wellness and that was $400, and your benefit is $400, but you would only pay 80% of every visit. So if you went to the doctor and it was $100,
no, you will pay.
You will pay
80%. Yes, the client would pay 20%.
Sorry, that's what I meant. That's what
right.
Sorry. Thank you. Well, good catch. See, they're paying attention. Right. So we would pay the 20%. You guys would pay the 80%, and then that would continue up until the $400 was exhausted.
Is exhausted. Right.
Right. Okay. All right. So and then there would never be a deductible at any point, or that's just for outpatient, or how does that work?
There's no deductible on the plans.
On any of our plans, there's no deductible.
Okay, so now
there's a maximum out of pocket we refer to.
Right.
Up to $1,000 per calendar year.
Okay.
For instance, God forbid anyone is admitted to the hospital as an inpatient, starting with the standard plan, the SHIC plan. Like I said, you're covered up to $100,000. Your maximum out of pocket would be $1,000.
Okay, all right. Which, if you're
similarly with any of our plans, like the $2 million plan I spoke about, again, your maximum out of pocket is $1,000.
Wow. Okay, and I mean, when you're talking about healthcare treatments that could run in the tens of thousands of dollars, like you being only having to pay that out of pocket of $1,000 is greatly beneficial. So, thanks for explaining that.
And our plans are very easy to understand by the layman. Some of the providers, they provide reams of paper. Ours is very straightforward and simple and easy to understand, and so is the application process.
So speaking on the application side now, so I know you have group coverage, individual coverage, and I think that's important for people to understand too, because not everywhere does individual as well. So I think many do, but not everywhere. So, but with groups, what does a group look like in terms of if I had like all my family is entrepreneurs, or if we were a non-for-profit group, or what does insurance look like under your remit of what constitutes a group? Is it an employment? How is it based?
It consists mainly of maybe 5 employees, the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking about a family, say a family, mother, father, children, that would consider as one unit inside that group.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have to be employees. Is that correct?
Yes, it have to be employees for a group.
For group
insurance, yeah.
Minimum 5 employees or more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because you
see, a very simple application process.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I mean, this is not for you guys. This is for maybe Health Insurance Commission and people that make the laws and the rules. And Mr. Adams, I know you're familiar with that, but I'm again not an attack on you guys at all. But I think that's something we do have to look into because times change, and I think our legislation may need some updates around that. Because like I said, I have a family of entrepreneurs, so if we all have different businesses, but we're single. Self-employed type of things, right? That as a unit would we be able to come together as a group? So I know some providers do stuff for that, but anyway, I digress a little bit. I just think that that's an important conversation that we'll have to have as a country at some point.
Well, just to back up there again, I mean, if they are actually employees of the particular company, they would be considered in a group of 5 or more.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we can look at some of the other like the claims and anything else you guys want us to know on about BAF and the great services that you guys are providing for the Cayman Islands. All right, guys. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Crosstalk after this.
Crosstalk will be back to leading Cayman's conversation shortly on Rooster 101.
Cover Safe introduces
To bringing your vision to life, our team of designers here at Compass Print are here to help. Whether it's business cards, wedding invitations, flyers, or programs, we got you covered. We've expanded our custom print services, which allows us to perform quick turnarounds along with unique print projects never seen in the Cayman Islands. Our brand new jet varnish printer that allows us to perform a wide variety of varnish and embellishment projects. Print with reflective foils, tangible textures, and glossy surfaces. Forge collectibles, not lifeless paper. Create memories, not nuisances. Raise the standard of old print designs and eliminate the hassle of overseas services. Contact us today. Email us at printshop@compassmedia.ky or call 949-5111 for more details.
Cold case. It's a phrase no investigator likes to stamp on a crime file. Here in the Cayman Islands, there are at least 20 such cases. Join us at the Cayman Compass as we bring you a special investigative series in partnership with the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service, shining the light on Cayman's cold cases.
Cayman Crosstalk is leading Cayman's conversation. Be a part of the conversation now. Call 233-1019.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Your time is 8:18 in studio, and your time check is brought to you by CIBC First Caribbean Bank. So big shout out to them. They did an amazing job with the virtual cancer walk, the walk for the cure the other day. So big ups to them. That was amazing. All right, guys. So we are here with our guests, Sharon Spencer and Mike Adams from BAF Insurance, and they're just taking us through some of their product lines and helping us understand some of the nuances of health insurance that we may have. So if you have any questions for them, guys, make sure you WhatsApp them to 324-1019, or you can drop it in the Crosstalk Facebook page chat. All right. So we've discussed some of the coverage and group plans and what a group looks like, but what I wanted to know next is claims, because, okay, great, you've chosen your provider, and, you're like, okay, I understand the coverage I get, but now something has happened, and I need to put in a claim. So what does your claim services look like?
Well, we are known for efficient claim service, in particular claims payment. Our claims are paid within days, not weeks, as long as the person have the relevant documents. Say, for instance, they have their descriptive claim papers from the provider, stating the service that was rendered.
And a claim form.
And a claim form.
Right.
Yeah.
So does everything have to be done through the claim side, or do you, when you go to a provider, will some services be automatically done on the provider end?
Yeah, the provider sometimes can submit the claim on behalf of the patient. If not, they could email it to us or drop it off at our office.
Okay. All right. Cool. So is there anything else you guys want to let us know on how that, on your processes and the services that you guys offer, or the team?
We have a 24/7 member account center as well.
Okay.
Where the person, they can go on to www.cayman.bafsolutions.com, mybafsolutions.com rather. They can view all of their prior claims history there. They can download from that center the documents as well as applications as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
They can also look at their claims history there as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's and that's always helpful, because sometimes you get these random bills from service providers, and was this paid, and you don't know if it's paid, and business is hard to run sometimes, so being able to have those records are extremely important. Okay, so and just tell us a little bit about the staff there. So we know you two now, and then Zulma wasn't able to make it, but who else maybe run into at the office over at BAF?
Well, starting, we should mention our general manager, Bernice West, supervisor, Ann Davis. In the claims department, we have Adela.
Yeah.
And
we have Janice as well.
in support services, we have Janice. And
in pension, we have Vanessa and Scott.
Yeah, so it's about 12 or 13 of us.
Right.
Small, relatively small employee base, so we operate very supportive of each other. We're like a happy family here.
That's awesome. Yeah, we love, and
reminds me a lot of my days with the national airline. Same thing.
Yeah.
You look forward to going to work.
Good. We're all about good workplace and happy workplace cultures. Lenny and I will attest to that. He's the best teammate ever. So I can definitely get down with that vibe. And he said, yeah. So where are you guys located to, just so our listeners know where to find you guys?
We're located in an industrial park in a .com center. We are upstairs. Quick Images is downstairs.
And the street address is 342A Dorsey Drive.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know?
Yeah.
In closing, we would like to thank you and Cayman Compass Media for having BAF Insurance on your show this morning. Thank you to all our valid customers as well, and the Cayman community.
All right.
And we look forward to hearing from any of our existing members or anyone wishing to join BAF Insurance Company. Please give us a call today. 949-5089. We're here ready and willing to take your calls.
Awesome. And if for your existing customers, how easy it is if they want to upgrade one of their plans, if they were on Chicken, they wanted to go to something else, how easy is that?
Well, what they can do is to complete an application and submit, and then the process will start there. the anniversary of the plan.
All right. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for all the information. And, I just want to encourage our listeners, if you don't have health insurance, you need to get some. Most of the times it is required. It's under the law. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is a requirement for people
a requirement
to have health insurance. Yeah. Right. So, and that's,
the prevalence of COVID-19 is extremely important.
Exactly.
People get their health insurance in order.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We want to keep people healthy, and we've talked about breast cancer awareness month. We've had guests and doctors on talking about, preventative measures and getting your treatments and getting, making sure that you're in the best health, because we all have some sort of little underlying condition. So you want to make sure that you're in the best possible health generally. And again, with our borders reopening at some point and COVID in our community, that it's obviously in our community, you want to make sure that your health is going to be in the best care. So do check out BAF and see what they have to offer you. And maybe it's time to upgrade your plan if you haven't done that in a while. So, but yeah, thank you, Mr. Adams. Thank you, Ms. Spencer. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and letting us know about the fabulous products and wonderful customer service and efficiency that you guys have to offer us under your health insurance products.
And thank you so much, Shanna, for having us.
And our slogan is, your health, our priority.
Oh, nice. I like it. Yeah, totally a priority right now. All right, guys. So thanks again, and you guys have a wonderful day. And we're going to take a quick break.